Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Anime Mega Reviews, and today I'm going to do a very interesting video on some theories as to how Mereoleona actually got this power up, because it's sort of explained in Black Clover chapter 275. But also I'm doing this video for some clarification on the subject, because I know some people, especially maybe on Reddit and the Black Clover fan base, may be kind of curious as to how she gained this power so quickly within 6 months alongside other captains, and maybe what were her training methods and the devices that she used to actually get this power in the first place, whether it be, for instance, the hot springs or the volcano or whatnot. So yeah guys, just sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So we first get her a clue as to how she actually started her training in the first place around the 6-month time skip training arc, but I assume this was something that she's been doing for a while, but we don't exactly see when the time frame happened, because we know that Noct recently just got back to the Clover Kingdom, so I'm not exactly too sure, was this like 2 days ago or whatnot. So we see that, he kind of walks in on her naked, but she doesn't really care, because, this is Mereoleona, the lioness. I don't think that she really gives a damn whether or not somebody actually sees her naked. And Noct tells her, hey, look, you need to put your clothes on. But he says to her, I shall prepare you to fight against the Dark Triad and I guess like the demonic forces that's going to be in the Spade Kingdom, because we saw this fight between Mereoleona and the demon, and from the original spoilers and even from last week's chapter, we wasn't exactly too sure as to how this fight would go, because this demon is extremely powerful. I don't believe that it's on the same level as the demon that had originally fought Lumiere. However, at the same time, we see Mereoleona go into this new form, and I have no idea what to call it. However, at the same time, this is a very powerful form. I have yet to see this with other mages, and I would definitely say that the exception to this would be Noelle, Acer, and I could say maybe that Spade Kingdom soldier that we saw originally in Black Clover chapter 232. Now, some people may point towards, Spirit Dive, but that doesn't really count because it's a Spirit Dive. He's not exactly putting on his magic affinity as an armor. So perhaps Mereoleona actually got this training method from Acer, because we saw that Acer put on her magic affinity as an armor, and it is an elemental as far as steel coming from the earth. Who knows? Like, I'm just kind of making some guesses here, but I assume that it's sort of like an elemental magic affinity. However, we saw that originally Mereoleona was actually not necessarily struggling against this creature in terms of the power level, but just struggling to put on a decent dent against this creature, because as Loa Patrika said, it takes arcane stage mages to inflict some serious damage against demons and devils, because obviously, demons are from the other world, or at least the process and how they are made are from the other world or from forbidden magic, and devils obviously are from the underworld and possess magic on a whole different level. And so far, only arcane stage mages in the form of Yami and Asta have been able to land some serious blows against them. Julius also would, I guess, be put into that category, but the resistance fires actually point towards the fact that her body literally turned into mana itself. Now, where have we seen this before? I'm about to get into that a little bit later in the video. But what happened after she went into the transformation? Well, we saw that she had obviously more strength and durability, more agility. She was at least light speed. I know that some people speculate about whether or not Mereoleona is light speed, but I definitely believe that she is. I mean, her power is just insane. Her speed is insane. She's a close combat mage. She has to be extremely powerful just to pull off these feats. We saw that her durability must have also been insane as well. She was able to at least breach these creatures' defenses. So basically, what does this form actually do? Well, I have a theory that she actually becomes physical Hellfire itself. Not exactly a full, 100% theory, but I just believe that her fire magic became more intense and was able to actually burn through the creature's defenses a lot easier than she would have originally. Elemental magic, that's the one main thing that I think that it's a cap to how powerful it can get, because how powerful can you really make water magic? How powerful can you really make fire magic? It is an elemental magic affinity. It's not like an arcane stage ability, like for instance dark magic or spatial magic, where you can obviously improve it over time. But I actually believe that Mereoleona points towards the fact that elemental magic may have a weakness in this chapter as far as her fire not being able to burn the creature. However, look guys, she surpassed her limit. She proved me wrong and everyone else wrong by defeating this creature. Now, do I think it's down permanently? I don't know. Now, here's what I believe that she did to actually gain this form. We do know that Belle is actually storing up mana for Yuno at the moment. What I did think, or rather theorize, is that while Mereoleona was training at that volcano area, that's another thing that's part of her training. Obviously, this volcano area, and Yami's actually going to train there in the next anime episode, so we have to look out for that as well. But she was training there for a very long time and was able to find a way to basically suck up mana I guess similar to the way that Bell is doing it right now. So this actually proves that, Yuno can become insanely powerful to defeat Xenon. Possibility. Like, I'm not saying that this is 100% foolproof, but it's a possibility that may be actually able to put up a fight, because if he's able to suck up a lot of mana along with Bell, I can imagine just the potential for this fight that's coming up between Yuno and Langris and Xenon. But in conclusion, obviously this place is very powerful. It's like the hyperbolic time chamber of the Black Clover universe. And just to even train in this area, you have to learn Mana Skin, which is, I believe, a inferior form to Mana Zone, but I could be wrong. It was very hard for some of these mages to even get Mana Skin in the first place. Like we saw this in the Black Clover training episode, and Asta actually had to use a form of Mana Skin, but it was anti-magic skin, which is pretty cool. And also we have to nod our heads at the fact that Mereoleona had alluded to the fact that Acer and herself had trained here like so many times, and Acer always got the best of Mereoleona, even though Mereoleona had the superior elemental magic affinity. But maybe while Mereoleona was actually training here during that 6-month time skip training, and maybe within like the past few days before the invasion, Acer's new transformation, or rather the transformation that she got to go into Valkyrie Jess, had kind of, was some inspiration for Mereoleona's new form. And if that is possible, or if that is true, that's just homage over to Acer and how amazing of a character she actually was. Also, Asta and Noelle and they need to train here more often, because our boy Yami in the next anime episode, he's going to be training here. And just to think that because he trained here, he became so powerful and powerful enough to fight at 80% Dante is just incredible. But anyway, guys, that does it for me today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Also, hit the like button and comment down below and tell me what you guys thought about this video. I just can't wait to hear your comments and see your comments, guys, because look, comment down below. I really want y'all to talk about this because, hey, look, if you have a different theory as to how she became so powerful, I'm all ears for it, as long as we keep it civil. And as always, make sure you guys stay safe out there, and peace.